Law of reincarnation is one of the important cosmic laws. We all know that deep within us, we reincarnate, we come back. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. We keep coming back again and again. Though there is a skepticism, skeptical mind comes into the play and says, no, I have only one life. Once the death happens, it's the end of the life. But it's not the truth. What we perceive through five senses is not the truth alone. There's some more things which we do not know. So reincarnation is fundamentally truth in the three-dimensional physical plane. Here there is law of karma and reincarnation. Why do we have to come back? That's another important question. This earth is a school. We're all enrolled ourselves as students of this earth. This big university of earth, we want to study. There is a syllabus here. There are some important lessons to be learned here. One is duality. One is compassion, love, service, humility, to realize ourselves. Remember again what we have already known. All those are important lessons here to be learned. So once we are stuck in one class, we are failing in one class, we are asked again to repeat the same class. So we repeat again and again same lessons, we keep coming back. We repeat the same dramas of life. That's why we feel often that there is repetition, there is a pattern which is running again and again and again. So once we complete the schooling, what will happen to us? Do we come back? Where do we go once we complete it? Higher planes. So from higher planes, what do we do?
Guide people.
To guide people. Okay, once you complete your university here, what will we do? You will come back again to the university not as a student but as a teacher. You want to teach now. Whatever you have learned, you want to extend it to others. So that's what we do. So once we complete our cycles of birth and death, we evolve. Because that's also soul's choice. The soul knows everything, but the soul needs to remember everything when it is embodying this physical body. When we are in the physical flesh body, we need to remember about our soul and source and from where we are coming from, all that. So once we complete this, we don't need to come back as students. There are no karmic obligations, but we come back to awaken others or inspire others, to teach, to help others, to be of service to others. That's what we do. And another important law is called law of karma. We all know that the karma, and we say, we put the blame on the karma. We say, if anyone is suffering, your karma is bad karma you're carrying. We say all the time, it is most misused, abused word in the world. Karma is not really punishment system. First thing we need to know about this, about karma. Karma is lesson to be learned. Karma is self-responsibility. Karma means it gives us the truth that we are creators of our own reality. Law of karma is not law of punishment. Law of karma is learning device to learn our lessons. Karma means actually it's a scientific law, cause and effect. In the physical plane, this is the truth. Whatever you give out, it comes back to you, multiple fold. If you have given out love, love comes back to you. Given out hatred, hatred will come back to you. It's as simple as that. As you sow, so shall you reap. What kind of seeds you have sown in the earlier lives, they germinate, they reap into some fruits. This is law of cause and effect. So it liberates us, this understanding about law of karma liberates us from victim consciousness. We don't need to put the blame on others now. We don't say, this is because of you I am suffering. We take the self-responsibility. We understand, oh, it's me who have drawn this situation, drawn this kind of, illness or any kind of trouble in our relationships. It's me. I am fundamentally attracting these situations in my life through law of karma. Law of karma can be said as law of vibration. What kind of vibrations deep within you which are in the seed form or constantly radiating out and bringing all that back to you. So this is the most important truth that we need to understand. Let us now understand about the soul's evolution, how we evolve. After that we will go into the past life regression session. So karma is a lesson to be learned. Once we learn our lessons, we evolve. Evolution is nothing but realizing the truths which are already there within our soul. Our soul knows it, but we have to remember again. We have forgotten all those things. We are reawakening our own memories. Then evolution happens. We let go of the baggage that we are carrying from many, many lifetimes. In the beginnings, when we have started these adventures to the three-dimensional physical plane, we came here as part of the mineral kingdom. We just want to explore. Our consciousness wants to inhabit the mineral kingdom. We're just pebbles, stones, particles, even dust particles. We spend our lives like that. And then we evolve into plant kingdom. And we progress to the animal kingdom, and finally we come into the human kingdom. So we see a sudden evolution happening through all these kingdoms. Once we reach the human kingdom, we get certain faculties awakened within us. I'll show now the slide of how we evolve in the human kingdom. First time when we are coming here to the earth as human beings, we are inhabiting these flesh bodies. We are called as infant souls. Infant souls are still carrying those instinct nature of the animal kingdom. Highly instinctual and highly aggressive, highly gripped with the fear, because till animal kingdom we learn how to deal with the fear. In the beginning stages of our human evolution, we still carry these survival fears. So, because when there is survival fear, we act out of aggression. We form defenses. We want to protect ourselves. Before others injure us, we want to hit them. We'll be so aggressive. So, can you guess about people who are infant souls now on this earth, who are gripped with the fear, whatever is right now happening around the world? Terrorists, yes, gripped with the fear, survival, and they attack. There is no reason. So that is the motto of an infant soul. Survival by hook or crook. They want to survive. They want to gain all the powers, all the attention, all the things through this fear. Fear is manipulation. Through fear they manipulate. And next soul stage is called baby soul stage, where we try to overcome our fears through discipline, through rigid rules, do's and don'ts. And we have 10 commandments. We say, you can't do this. If you don't fit into this framework, you are outcast. Human beings, we evolved through this stage of baby souls. Many of our religions are baby soul religions. It forms a structure. Through the structure we operate. We say, this is the binding rules, you have to follow it. And in the name of religions, many crusades, we kill each other. Millions of people were killed. This is the baby soul stage, where we form very rigid rules. we now progress to what is called young soul stage. Young soul is not now worried about what is called rules and regulations. Now, what is important for a young soul is glamour, success, and money, name and fame. Like pusher consciousness. You do and do and do and grab money and so that you are successful. Success is the most important thing for a young soul. Success means in this world, do's and don'ts, structuring, rigid rules. You are not worried about success, name and fame. What is most important for a mature soul is connection, heart, loving each other, connecting, friendship. This is the most important thing for a mature soul. Family, unity, community, tribe, all together. That is what is most important for a mature soul. And now the world is now inhabited by many mature souls progressing to old soul nature. Still there are some young souls, baby souls, infant souls also. But now the whole world is coming together. Now we progress to old soul stage. Guess what? What is old soul? Old soul now raised above these survival fears, disciplinarianism, even glamour, name and fame, money, raised above even what is called as, emotional relationships. And now old soul is ready to understand about who am I? Self-awakening, self-realization, Godhood. Old soul now focuses in the inside. The soul has blossomed to the extent that now soul realizes, I am what I am. I am the God within. I am not the body, I am not the mind. I am inhabiting this body, mind and emotional body. I am the soul residing in this temple of body. So old soul, the motto is totally about meditation, spirituality, and to know about one's own self. Entirely internalized completely. The journey within starts in the old soul stage. So old souls, unless you are an old soul, you will not be part of this spiritual community here. You will not be drawn to this space, to this time. Old souls have holistic vision. They will not be having this microscopic or myopic vision. It's a macroscopic, holistic vision. They want to have a bigger picture. They want to know, they want to be clear. So that's the old soul nature. And what next after old soul? Old soul now finishes reincarnation cycles, but still there are options for old soul. Old souls can stay in the angelic kingdom, those life-between life states as spirit guides, but they can choose to come back. Many of the old souls, they come back as transcendental souls, teachers of truth, bodhisattvas. They're compassionate ones who want to know all the time. They want to really awaken others, inspire others. They want to really open their hearts to help others. That's the transcendental soul nature. There are many transcendental souls now, here, right here. And now, the infinite soul consciousness. Infinite souls, we call them avatars. Like Buddha, Krishna, Christ, thousands of avatars came. They are the infinite souls. Because of their presence on the earth, the whole mankind, the energy, consciousness shift happened. Leaps and bounds. The earth was totally different after they have left their bodies. That's the called infinite soul.